I'm gonna lie to you guys. I miss making videos like this where I just sit in front of the camera and just yap. But like, I don't know what it is with this microphone and this autofocus. I gotta get another camera at some point, and that is the goal. In the meantime, though, I wanted to talk about this idea that I had. So I obviously I'm a frequent user of YouTube. I do enjoy using it, and I do enjoy I do enjoy like watching people that I feel like they just need a little bit more love on here. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I feel like the whole reason that the algorithm ignores them is because they don't have that many subscribers. Now on my other channel, I tend to do this thing where I showcase wrestlers, professional wrestlers that I met personally that I feel like people kind of need to like check out and stuff like that. So far, I've showcased like a good few of them. They're really cool people. They're really good wrestlers, but like it just feels like their names that they are presenting are just like kind of small right now, and I don't think that that should be the case. So I want to kind of like put eyes on them. And now I kind of want to do that for this channel as well. And, maybe go live and show people, some YouTubers that I either A, have met personally, or B, I watch their stuff or I frequent their material, and I kind of want to like sort of just show people, hey, this is who these people are. Check out their stuff. Check out their stuff. Here's their profile, yada yada yada. Now the thing is that like I kind of do want to do that with people that I know and that I've met, and with content that I enjoy. But like obviously there's gonna be like a few. I would also like to do that for anybody who wants to be a part of that, including basically anyone who kind of including anybody who just ultimately just sort of want to get, just want to get their name out there in the algorithm some kind of way. Think of me as a shout out station, you know what I'm saying? Just me just shouting you guys out and letting people know, hey, this is, this is who this person is, check out their stuff, like think of it like that. Um, a few caveats. One, obviously no copyrighted music in your stuff because I don't want to get my video muted. I'm gonna probably be going on live when I do this stuff, and if the music is copywritten, then it's gonna be a few hours, a video that's a few hours long of zip nada. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. So that's one thing. One, no copyrighted music. Two, obviously no cussing. And once again, like I'm not saying I don't know if the video is gonna get muted or if I'm gonna get demonetized, but I try my best to not cuss, and I kind of would like it if the stuff that I promote also doesn't have cussing in it. Now, clearly, there's gonna be some cussing in some people's work that I will have up in there, but I will try my best to sort of find a way to like mute that or something like that. But the goal is that like I don't want to get in trouble because somebody said the wrong thing, and I basically also shouted that out. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Number three, let's see. Number three, I have to like your stuff ultimately. I'm not the kind of person. I'm not gonna tell somebody that. Now here's the thing. I'm not even if I'm not a fan of what you're presenting. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you got terrible stuff. I'm not gonna promote that or whatever. If I still think if I still think that there's a market for it, I will tell other people about it, and I will still be like, well, this is not really something that I could get into, but I do know that other people probably might like this sort of thing, so here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to look past my own personal bias if it means helping you out, if I feel like it's worth doing. You know what I'm saying? There is another thing too is obviously um, another thing too is obviously you have to have. I feel like less than 1,000 subscribers, because if you have 1,000 subscribers, I feel like you can have. I feel like that's fair. Like if it's less than like 1,000 subscribers, um, yeah, then yeah, I feel like yeah, you need a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because people need to know who you are. You probably may have some cool stuff going on. I always say this, like every story should be told. Maybe even if there's nobody to listen, every story I feel like should be told. Everybody should at least know who you are and stuff like that. If you do have more than 1,000 subscribers, I mean, I do have room to wiggle through that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing too is your content has to feature mostly stuff from you. Like I don't really Like I'm not trying to like what I mean is that like a lot of people like to do this thing where they take other people's content and sort of like incorporate it into their stuff and then try to make it seem like it was their content to begin with. I don't like that. So if it's, I mean, your content has to be of you. Another thing too is consistency. So it's like you have to be consistent. Like you can't just have one video like you can't have a year gap between video 1 and video 2 and then 2 months between video 2 and video 3 and then video 3 is like your last video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that you have to make a video every day, but like I'm not saying you have to make a video every day, but it's like if you want people to watch what you're doing, then you got to give them, like if people like you and you just disappear, you're the avatar. You know what I mean? Except you're not. I never saw the Avatar. I never saw that series. A little bit of a story about that for another time. But yeah, but the whole idea is that so obviously be consistent with your stuff. Make sure it's your stuff. You know what I'm saying? No copywritten music, no cussing. And also at the end of the day, I kind of have to like it, or I have to like you enough to want to support you. With all that being said, I will gladly start showcasing some YouTubers that I watch personally that I enjoy checking out, that I would like to kind of that I feel like other people would like to kind of also see, and do things along those lines, because I do like to do things with my lives that I feel like it's kind of, I do feel I do want to do something with my lives that are as much as I enjoy just sitting down and talking with everybody, I kind of would want to be able to do more with it. You see what I'm saying? With that being said, would you watch that? If not, then if so, let me know in the comments below. That rhymed. I got bars for days. In the meantime, I gotta get ready for this show. I wanted to go live a little bit before the show, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that or not, because the show is literally in 2 hours, and I mean, I guess I can go live for an hour, huh? I guess I'll go live for an hour. I don't know yet. In any case, though, I really do appreciate y'all for watching. Once again, if you do want to be a part of my YouTuber showcase idea, just pay attention to the guidelines. Write your name below. I'll give you a look-see, and we'll just go from there. I do feel like if we can give attention to the people who got all these subscribers and the 100,000s and the millions and stuff like that, if we can do that for them, then let's do that for the smaller channels as well. Alrighty, love and peace. Really hope that y'all. I hope that this idea kind of blows up a little bit. I want this to be like a big deal.